Today we are starting a new chapter, finding the x. That means how to solve equation based question, like forming an equation, solving an equation, that kind of questions. Finding the unknown, that is the meaning of finding the x. Unknowns may not be one unknown, sometimes it can be two unknowns, sometimes it can be three unknowns. So according to the situation, you just have to change the strategy. So there is no common theory to be learnt. Only thing you should know is, for two unknown things, you have to know how to solve equations of two unknowns. That thing should be clear. I'm sure that you people all know about it. In case anyone have forgotten or anyone want to refresh that idea, I'm just telling to them. There are three different methods of finding solution for a two variable equation. Either you can make the coefficient same and add or subtract to delete that coefficient and find the value of two coefficients by substituting it. That means elimination method. That is called elimination method. Second method is substituting the value. So very briefly we will discuss. Here, if you multiply this by 2, or multiplying by 7 will be better. Multiplying by 7, you will get 7x plus 14y is equal to 21. And the second equation is 7x minus 5y is equal to 2. Now you can subtract these two equations. Subtracting, you can delete the 7x to make 0x or 0. 14y minus 5y is 19y. 19y is equal to 19. So y is equal to 19 by 19, 1 you will get. And that 1 you substitute in any of the equations here, you will get the value of x. X plus 2 into 1 is equal to 3. So x is equal to 1. That is called elimination method of doing. Second is called substitution method. X plus 2y equal to 3. From that you can say x is equal to 3 minus 2y. That 3 minus 2y you can write here. X is equal to 3 minus 2y you can write. That 3 minus 2y you can substitute into the second equation and solve. That is 7 into 3 minus 2y is minus 5y is equal to 2. Opening up the brackets, 21 minus, so x is equal to 3 minus 2y. 3 minus 2y you are substituting in the second equation. 7 into 3 minus 2y minus 5y is equal to 2. Opening up the brackets, 21 minus 14y minus 5y is equal to 2. That means 21 minus 19y is equal to 2. That means 19 is equal to 19y. Y is equal to 19 by 19 you got. 19 by 19 is equal to 1. That 1 if you substitute into this, you will get x is equal to 3 minus 2 into 1. That is x is equal to 1. That is called substitution method. Now there is a third shortcut method. I think all of you are familiar with it. If you have learned matrices and determinant chapter in 11th class or 12th class, or in your degree times, whether in subsidiary or main course, there Kramer's rule can be used. That is one shortcut method for finding these kinds of things. For example, if you want to find the value of x is equal to, you have learned a shortcut 2 into 7. To find the value of x, you can do this 2 into 2 for minus 3 into minus 5 minus 3 into minus 5. That is a numerator of the answer, divided by, in this order now you have to go in this order, 2 into 7, 14, minus this coefficient of x is 1, 1 into 5, minus 5 means plus itself, and this will be the answer of x. 4 minus 3 into minus 5 is what? 4 plus 15. 4 plus 15 divided by 14 plus 5. That is 19 by 19, same one you will get. The good thing about this method is this: you have to do only one single step to find the value of x. You don't have to make simplify the equations or anything. Directly you will get the value of x. And once you get the value of x, you can substitute it into any of the equation to get the value of y also. So that is called Kramer's rule, or that is a shortcut method for solving equations. Just one more practice for you with that method. For example, this question. If you want to find the value of x, you have to do what? 10 into 6, 4 into 5, subtract it. 60 minus 20 divided by 10 into 3, 30, 2 into 5, 10, 30 minus 10. So that is 40 by 20. 40 by 20 is 2. So x is equal to 2 you will get. Substitute that 2 into any of the equation and find the value. 4 plus 10y is equal to 4 implies 10y is equal to, by substituting you will get the value of x. I think you will get the value as 0 or 1, just check it. So anyway, that will be the idea for solving equations using Kramer's rule. I hope you got an idea about this also. So that are the 3 different methods in which you can solve equations. And now we can go to questions where we can apply this. Again, most of the questions need only one variable. So these equation solving techniques are not needed in one variable cases. There your simplification skills is enough, or sometimes even that is also not needed. If the answer options are easier, you can do elimination method also. So we will see questions. So this is a practice question for all of you to try or understand what this chapter about. These kinds of questions comes in CSIR-NET also, that I will show you. So okay, so I'll start the explanation. Question is finally asking how many cows did the farmer had. So if you are using direct method, let x be the number of cows the farmer had, and you can form the equation with respect to x. Forming the equation is the first step, solving the equation is the second step if you are following direct method. So let x be the number of cows. First son is getting 1/2 the herd, means half of the total. Total is x, means 1/2 of it means x by 2. Second son is getting 1/4 of the total. Third son 1/5 and fourth son 7 cows. So we can say first son x by 2, second son x by 4, third son x by 5, fourth son 7 in number, 7 cows, not x by 7, 7 cows. Now we can say all these shares added, you will get total x now. Why? Because first son's cows, second son cows, third son's cows and fourth son cows added, you will get the total number of cows. So now it is all about simplifying the equation. As I told, here it is only one variable, so you just have to simplify using LCM concept. So 19x by 20 plus 7 is equal to 7, because 2, 4, 5, the LCM is 20. So numerators you can adjust like that: 10x, 5x, 4x. 10x plus 5x plus 4x, 19x. Denominator will be 20, and this 19x by 20 can be shifted to the right side. X minus 19x by 20. That can be logically thought. A pizza is cut into 20 parts and you are removing 19 out of 20 parts. 1 out of 20 part will be remaining. Otherwise, mathematically also you will get the same answer. So 7 is equal to x by 20. 7 is equal to x by 20 means x is equal to 140. That is the direct method of doing this question. But direct method is not the only way. In my opinion, elimination is even better method here. What is the elimination method here? If you substitute option A as the answer, how many cows did the farmer had? 80 cows farmer had. So first son is getting how many cows? Half of 80, 40 cows. Second son is getting how many cows? Quarter of 80, 20 cows. Third son is getting 1/5 of 80, that is 16 cows. Fourth son is getting 7 cows. These 4 values added, you should get 80. But here, if you add these 4, you are not getting 80. That means that is a contradiction. It is giving you 83. Farmer had only 80 cows. Then how, when you add up the partitions, you will get more than 80? That is impossible. That is why option A is wrong. If option B is the answer, farmer had 100 cows. That means first son is getting 50 cows, half of it. Second son is getting 25 cows. Third son is getting 20 cows. Fourth son is getting 7 cows. Now check whether it is adding up to 100 or not. It is not adding up to 100. 50 plus 25, 75. 102 you will get. Farmer had only 100 cows, but when adding up all these things, you are getting more than 100. That is a contradiction again. So option B is also not the answer. Now try option C. 140 cows if the farmer is having. First son is getting 70 of them. Second son is getting quarter of 140, that is 35 of them. Third son is getting 1/5 of 140, 28 of them. And fourth son is getting 7 cows. Now 28 plus 7, 35. 35 plus 35, 70. 70 plus 70, 140. So option C, 140, does not create any contradiction. So option C is the answer. I hope all of you understood. That is the elimination method of doing it, and that is the best method in my opinion in these kinds of questions. If your mathematical skills is very high, direct method also you can try. I'll just show you a question which was asked in previous NET exam, December 2019 question paper. This was a question very similar to what we discussed now. In a college admission where applicants have to choose only one subject, 1/4 of the applicants opted for biology, 1/6 for chemistry, 1/8 for physics, and 1/12 for maths. 18 applicants did not opt for any of the above 4 subjects. How many applicants were there? So here also you can use direct method if you want, or you can also use elimination method. And in my opinion, elimination will save more time here. What is the direct method of doing this question? You can form an equation. Let x be the required unknown. Total x applicants are there. If x applicants are there, means first applicant will, biology applicants will be x by 4 in number, chemistry applicants will be x by 6 in number, physics applicants will be x by 8 in number, mathematics applicants will be x by 12 in number, and no subject choosing applicants will be 18 in number. Adding all these things up, you should get total x applicants, because you are taking x applicants and partitioning it into 5 groups: biology, chemistry, mathematics, physics, and no subject. So adding all those things, you should get the total number. So simplifying this equation, you will get the answer. That is a direct method, but that is time consuming. So we will focus on elimination method in this question. All of you try this. So here, elimination method, the best thing is you can analyze the options first and say that option A and option C cannot be the answer. Why option A and option C cannot be the answer? Because 1/8 of the total number of students is physics students. Total number of total number of students number is the correct answer option. So if physics students, if total students is 22, total applicants is 22, 1/8 of 22 cannot be possible, because that is a fraction or decimal value. Number of students cannot be fraction, na? It can be only a natural number or whole number. So definitely option A is impossible, because 22 is not a multiple of 8. Same way 36 is not a multiple of 8. Multiple of 8 means without remainder. It should not give you a fraction. 36 by 8 will give you 18 by 4, that is 9 by 2. 9 by 2 means 4.5 children. 4.5 children does not make sense, na? So definitely if 36 students are there, with respect to physics number, that is creating a contradiction. So option C is also wrong. So we got only 2 remaining options. Now you just have to try those 2 options. If 24 is the answer, 1/4 of 24 should opt for biology. 1/4 of 24 is 6. 1/6 for chemistry. 1/6 of 24 is 4. That itself will give you an idea that this is not going to work. Why? 18 applicants should be there who did not choose any subject. 18 plus 6 plus 4 itself is exceeding 24. Otherwise, maths applicants also try. 24 by 12, 2 applicants mathematics. Adding all these things up, you are getting more than 24. More than 24 means again a contradiction. Just like the previous question we did. Number of cows added, it was exceeding total number of cows, means that's a contradiction. So option B is also eliminated. As A eliminated, C eliminated, B eliminated, we can directly say option D is the answer. That is why their elimination by substitution itself was the best method. Elimination by substitution also, elimination by analyzing options also, both we did there. So that was the idea. Next we will try the next question. This also came in December 2019 question paper. In 2019 in Assam region, the exam was conducted on a separate date. That is why you are seeing 2019 Assam question paper. Due to some political issues, the exam was conducted on a different date. That is why it's a different question paper. It is not different from the all over India question paper. Type of question, syllabus, everything was same. Just they made a separate question paper, that's all. So all of you try this question. So here you can use direct method, elimination method, both are okay. So I will start with direct method itself. First of all, I will make you understand the meaning of the question. The meaning of the question is exactly explaining what CSIR is telling about part A section, that is general aptitude section. In CSIR part A section also, CSIR-NET part A section also, If more than 15 questions are attempted, only the first 15 attempted ones will be evaluated. For example, out of 20 questions, if you are writing 16 questions also, only the first 15 will be evaluated. The remaining one will not be evaluated. Answers are awarded plus 2 mark if correct, exactly like CSIR-NET part A, 2 mark for a correct answer and negative 0.5 mark if it is wrong answer. Now in this question paper, a candidate is answering 19 questions. When you see 19 questions, without doubt you should write it as 15 questions, because only 15 questions will be evaluated. The remaining 4 you are not concerned about at all. From 15 questions, he or she is getting 15 marks. From 15 questions, 15 mark he got. How many questions are answered correctly in the first 15 attempted? Because only first 15 attempted we need. That is why 15 questions, 15 marks I am writing. So how to do it? If you are using direct method, let x be the number of answers correctly done. Let x be the number of answers correctly done. That is a required unknown I am assuming as x. So number of answers wrongly done will be 15 minus x. I told you, try to limit the number of unknowns as much as possible. That is something that you should be careful. Don't take let x be number of correct answer, y be number of wrong answer, then x plus y is 15. That is extra step. Here itself write. Okay, so this question, if you are using direct method, as I told, let x be the required unknown. That means the correct answers, let it be x, and the wrong answers, let it be 15 minus x. Don't take an extra unknown, as I told. 15 minus x. Then what you can say, for every correct answer 2 mark is given. So 2x is the mark for all the correct answers together. And for every wrong answer, minus 0.5 mark. So minus 0.5 into 15x is the mark got for all the wrong answers together. That means 2x plus this. Correct answer mark plus wrong answer mark will be the total mark obtained. Na? Total mark obtained is given as 15 marks. So that is the equation you have. Simplifying the equation, you will get the answer. So that is 2x minus, because plus minus is minus, 7.5 plus x by 2 or 0.5x is equal to 15. If you simplify it, finally you will get x is equal to 9. Simplification part, please do yourself. So option A is the answer. That is a direct method of doing it. But in my opinion, in this question also, elimination is the better method. Once you understand the meaning of the question, elimination itself is easier. For example, if option A is the answer, 9 questions are answered correctly. Remaining 6 questions are answered wrongly. Why I am saying remaining 6? Because total 15 questions are answered. 19, I told you, only 15 will be evaluated. So 15 questions are answered. So 9, remaining 6. 9 questions correctly answered means 18 marks he will get. 6 questions wrongly answered means 6 by 2, 3 mark will be lost. 18 minus 3 is 15 marks. That means option A is clearly satisfying 15 marks. So option A is the answer. I hope all of you understood that. Option B, if 10 is the answer, what is the meaning? When option A is the answer, you don't have to try the remaining option, but just to show you how the contradiction can happen, option B I will explain. If 10 questions are answered correctly, remaining 5 questions are answered wrongly. 10 questions correctly means 10 into 2, 20 marks. 5 questions answered wrongly means negative half mark. 0.5 means negative half. That means 5 into half, 2.5 mark negative. 10 minus 2.5 is 17.5. That is not equal to 15 marks. So clearly option B is wrong. Luckily here first option itself is answer, so you can finish the question as soon as possible. Even if second or third option was answer also, it won't take much time in this question. That is why elimination is better in this question also. So let's go for one more question which came in 2019 question paper itself. A question related to cricket. Even if you are not familiar with cricket, still you can do this question if you read the instructions given in the question, the definitions given in the question. Yeah, it's a bit complicated question. Finding the X after question can come in any way. Like it can be a one variable question, it can be a question where many things like this is there. So here actually you have to understand the meaning. That is the only challenging part. After that, it is just to find a percentage. That's all. In a cricket match, team A needed to score 20 runs to win in the last 12 balls. That means 20 runs in 12 balls with players A1 and A2 batting. So there are two players. Yeah, those of you are interested in cricket, you can take your favorite batsman instead of A1 and A2. So, and then A1, A2. Question is saying that how many balls, how many runs, all those things are written here. A1 is balls I am denoting by B, runs I am denoting by R, and strike rate I am denoting by SR. So A1 faced 8 out of 12 balls. That means number of balls A1 faced is 8. With a strike rate of 75 means 8 balls, the runs he scored will be 75%. That is a simple idea. Per 100 ball means the percentage. That means runs out of 8 will be 75%. That means by that you can find the runs now. Simply speaking, 75% in the data interpretation chapter also we discussed. If the denominator is 8, the numerator should be 6, so that 6 by 8 will be 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is same as 75%. Na? So we can say the runs scored by A1 in that 8 balls will be 6, so that the percentage, strike rate percentage can be 75%. Because 6 by 8 is 75, 4 by 8 is 50%. Na? 8 by 8 is 100%. Na? So definitely it should be 6 by 8 for it to be 75%. So we understood the runs scored by A1. Now you know one thing, A2 how to score the remaining runs. Remaining means 20 runs totally needed. 6 runs only A1 scored. A1 scored only 6 runs. So the remaining 14 runs A2 should score. Why 14? Total 20 runs is the target. A1 scored 6. But the problem is A2 have only remaining 4 balls. Why 4 balls? Already 8 out of 12 balls is played by A1. So A2 have only remaining 4 out of 12 balls. Now the question is asking, what is the strike rate of A2? What is the required strike rate of A2? That is simply speaking, runs by ball, how much percentage it is. 14 by 4 is how much percentage? That is 14 by 4 into 100 will be the strike rate. In percentage Mendel arithmetic class, I taught you how to do these kinds of percentage calculation in mind. There percentage was given, you want to find the value. Here value is given, you have to find the percentage. That also you can do it. Anyway, for the time's sake, I am using the mathematical concept itself. 14, 4. Cancelling, you will get 14 into 25 itself. Yeah, 14 into 25 itself. 14 into 25 is nothing but 350. 350 is the percentage. So option C is the answer. Otherwise, logically, this is how to analyze 14 by 4. Think about 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is 100%. 8 by 4, that is 200%. 12 by 4, that is 300%. 16 by 4, that is 400%. So 14 by 4 will be between 300 and 400. And 14 is exact middle of 12 and 16. So it is exact middle of 300 and 400, 350. That is the logical way. In one of the Sunday special class series, I will explain about that. How to find a fraction, how to look at a fraction and say the percentage connected with it. Anyway, option C 350 will be the answer in this question. Little complicated question, especially if you are not familiar with cricket terminologies. It can be confusing, I totally agree. So, if that is clear, let's go to the next question. June 2019 problem. All of you try this. Let's see whether it is correct. So here, you can do it in different ways, but the best way is taking example method. A precious stone breaks into 4 pieces having weights in the proportion 1:2:3:4. That means that broken pieces we will take an example which satisfies 1:2:3:4. So an example which satisfies is 1, 2, 3, 4 itself, because 1, 2, 3, 4 are following the ratio 1:2:3:4. Now you can take 2, 4, 6, 8 also, but I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4 because that is the easiest example which satisfies 1:2:3:4. From that you will get an idea what is the total weight of the stone. This is the broken pieces weight. So the total weight should be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10 gram. Now you got an idea. There is a 10 gram weighing stone that is broken into 4 pieces of 1 gram, 2 gram, 3 gram and 4 gram. And the question says value of or price of such a stone is proportional to the square of its weight. So for example, 10 gram weighing stone, the price will be proportional to 10 square, which is 100. Price is proportional to 100. Proportional to 100 means I will just assume it is equal to 100 itself, because that is also satisfying proportionality. So 100 be the price of 10 gram weighing object. That means let proportionality be 1. In that case, what will be the price of these 4 pieces? 1 gram piece, it will be proportional to 1 square. 1 square means 1 rupee, we will say. 2 gram piece proportional to 2 square, 4. 3 gram, 3 square, 9. 4 gram, 4 square, 16. Now the question is asking percentage loss of value incurred due to breaking. That means after breaking, these 4 parts added up, that will be the total cost. Total price of all the 4 pieces. That is 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16. That is 30 rupees. If 100 rupees was the price of the stone earlier, now after breaking that is becoming 30 rupees. So 100 becoming 30, how much is the percentage loss? That is the question. Either you can use the formula final minus initial by initial into 100, 30 minus 100 by 100 into 100. That way you can do. Otherwise you can just logically think 100 becoming 30 means 70 decrease is happening. 70 out of initial value, 70 by 100 is 70 percentage. So percentage loss is asked. So option C, 70 is the answer. I think this is also clear to all of you. This was a June 2019 CSIR-NET problem. Now try the next question, December 2018 question paper problem. All of you try this. Meaning this question is actually a twisted question. It is not as straightforward as you feel. If you have understood all but 2 were cows means that 2 cows are there, that is totally wrong. All but 2 were horses does not mean 2 horses. All but 2 were pigs does not mean 2 pigs. That is why the answer 6 is wrong. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 is not the answer. I will explain. This is something you have to understand the meaning of all but something. All but means, that but is the most important thing. But means except. All except 2 were cows. That means all but 2 were cows means except 2, all other animals are cows. What is the meaning of 2 were cows? Only 2 cows are there. All but 2 were cows means 2 are not cows, remaining all are cows. 2 are not cows. That's the meaning of all but. All but not 2. That's the meaning. All but 2 were horses means except 2 all other animals are horses. All but 2 were pigs means except 2 all other animals are pigs. Now I will explain. This question, mathematically doing this is the easiest thing. Let us assume that x be the total number of animals. All but 2 were cows, as I told. It is except 2 all other animals are cows means x minus 2 cows are there. 2 are not cows, remaining are cows. For example, if 100 animals are there, 2 of them are not cows means 100 minus 2, remaining 98 are cows. So if x is 100, 100 minus 2, 98 cows are there. Same way, all but 2 were horses means x minus 2 horses. All but 2 were pigs means x minus 2 pigs. Now these 3 added, you should get total number of animals. So this is the equation you can make. X minus 2 plus x minus 2 plus x minus 2 should be equal to x. X minus 2, x minus 2, x minus 2, if you add, you will get 3x minus 6. 3x minus 6 is equal to x. 3x minus 6 is equal to x means 2x is equal to 6. X is not 6, 2x is 6. That means x is equal to 3. So option A, 3 is the answer. Total 3 animals only are there. Option A, 3 is the answer. As I told, all but 2. That is very important. If X animals are there, 2 animals are not horses. All other animals, X minus 2 animals are horses. Now you may be still confused how practically this is possible. So I will just show you elimination so that you get a proper idea. Option A is giving 3 animals now. If 3 animals means we can just say that equally they are divided, 1 cow, 1 horse, 1 pig. In that case, whether this is satisfied or not, we will check. All but 2 were cows means except 2 all other animals are cows. That means if you remove 2 animals from this list, whatever remains will be only cows. Other than cows, nothing should be there. That's the meaning. Yes, that is totally possible. Now how it is possible? Just delete the pig and horse from this list. Just remove them. Whatever remains, yeah, I agree that is only 1 cow, but that is only a cow, na? That is nothing else other than a cow, other than cows. So definitely all but 2 were cows are satisfied. Now all but 2 were horses are also satisfied, because if you think from the perspective of horse, if you remove 2 animals from this 3 animals, which 2 animals? These 2 animals. The cow and pig is eliminated means we can say whatever remains is only horse. All but 2 were pigs also is satisfied. If 2 animals are removed, whatever remains is only pigs. So in case of option A, 3 animals, all these conditions are satisfying. That is why option A is the correct answer. I hope all of you understood this question also. The concept of all but N was asked in GATE exams also, in competitive exam. That is a common thing. That's why please understand what is the meaning of all but something. Total minus that something is the meaning of all but something. So this is a question with 3 variables. I told you finding the X questions can be 1 variable, 2 variable or 3 variable. Here 3 variables are there. Father number, mother's number, children number. That are 3 different variables, but we want only father's number here. So these are the conditions in the question. Total 69 persons are there. Where is that condition written? In total 69 persons. That means in the birthday party total 69 people were present. And total chocolate number is 70. Total chocolate number is 70. That means father number, mother number, children number I am denoting by their first letter itself, F, M, C respectively. So we can say F plus C plus M is equal to 69, because father number plus children number plus mother number present there will be equal to 69. Na? That is a simple idea. Now the question says every child get 2 chocolates, every mother get 1 chocolate, no father gets a chocolate. That means number of chocolates got by each children is 2, number of chocolates got by every mother is 1, number of chocolates got by every father is 0. That means with respect to that also you can make an equation. Total 70 chocolates, na? That will be equal to chocolates got by children plus chocolates got by mothers, because fathers got 0 chocolate. So 2C plus 1M is equal to 70. 2C plus 1M equal to 70, that's the second equation. So 2 equations you got. Now we have to find one more equation from this given fact. Number of children is half the number of mothers and fathers put together. Mother number M, father's number F. M plus F by 2 will be equal to C. That is the meaning of number of children is half the number of mothers and fathers put together. Sum of mother's number, father's number, half of it will be children number. So C is equal to M plus F by 2. So cross multiplying that you can make a simplified equation, 2C equal to M plus F. That means these are the 3 equations we have found. 3 equations, 3 unknowns, you just have to solve those equations. 3 equations how to solve? You have to find the value of F. For finding that, first you have to find the value of F, M and C, because the equations are like that. M plus F is equal to 2C. So instead of M plus F, you can put 2C here. That means C plus 2C, 3C. 3C equal to 69 means C is equal to 23. 69 by 3, 23. So C is equal to 23 means we got the value of number of children. Number of children is 23 in number. If number of children is 23, 2 into 23, 46 plus M is equal to 70. 46 plus m is equal to 70 means m is equal to 24. Mother's number also we got. Mother's number is equal to 24. So children number is 23, mother's number is 24 means from that you can easily find the number of fathers present in that birthday party. 23 plus 24, 47. 47 subtracted from 69, you will get f is equal to 22. So the number of fathers present in the party is 22. So the answer is 22. Now you may be thinking, elimination, is it possible here? Elimination is possible, but almost it is impossible to find in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, because there are many possibilities. You have to try many possibilities, because this option substitution is not enough. 22 fathers, if you assume, there you have to assume the number of mothers and children. Mothers and children, there may be many combination which will work. So that is a problem. So elimination, I will not advise you in these kinds of 3 variable questions. 3 variable questions, you can use elimination if 2 variables or 3 variables are given in the answer option. Here only 1 variable answer is given in the answer options. That is why direct method itself is better in this question. So that is about some of the questions which came in previous NET exam. We will practice more questions in the upcoming class.